Well, here we are on YouTube, and we have a request song from Miranda. I haven't seen her in the chat, so I hope she's here. She might not be here, but I will read it anyway. So Miranda says, I saw in a recent video that you were hoping for more Niall content. So I thought I'd share a song it seems you haven't heard before. This isn't a single, but The Show is the title track of both his most recent album and last year's tour, which sold over 1 million tickets, including 2 sold-out shows at Madison Square Garden. It's a bit different for Niall's song, as it's a piano ballad. I love piano ballads. This is going to be lovely. It was the first song he wrote for the album during the COVID lockdown when he was stuck at home alone with just his piano. He has said this time forced him to sit still and reflect on his life and career for the first time since he was 16. The Show came out of its initial period of reflection. I know you prefer live versions, but I couldn't find one that captures the theatrical show quality of the studio version.
Oh, fair. Okay. Well, I love that people listen to us. That's kind of cool. They listen to our channel, would listen to what we have to say. Oh, there's Miranda.
There she is.
Oh, there you go. You figured it out. You did it.
There she goes.
Welcome. Well, give us whatever version you think you would want to hear for the first time, too. It's just sometimes we just like live. Well, with Niall, we know that he's good live, so we don't need to be convinced of that. But usually when we listen to a first artist for the first few rounds of an artist, it's like, show us what you can do live. Funny enough, One Direction, the first videos we reacted to, Nathan, were live performances. And that actually sold us right away. We're like, can actually, that was the first selling point. We're like, oh, they actually can sing live. So now we can't make fun of them about that, at least. You know, that was sort of our journey. It was like,
we were ready to dismiss them. And then we saw them live and we were like, oh, wait a second.
They can sing.
Okay.
Life is like a board game some of the time.
He looks like Tom Holland right here.
Mistakes and heartbreaks and no crime. But there's a light creeping through under broken skies. Got plans, better hurry 'cause time flies. Hold tight, get ready for the ride. If everything was easy, nothing ever broke. If everything was simple, how would we know? How to fix your tears, how to fake a show, how to paint a smile, yeah, how would we know? How could we have it though? Life is like a dance floor some of the times. Dancing with the stars oh, every night. Gravity comes and wraps her arms around you again. It's all fun and games until the party ends. Hold tight, get ready for the ride. If everything was easy, nothing ever broke. If everything was simple, how would we know? How to fix your tears, how to fake a show, how to paint a smile, yeah, how would we know? How could we have it though? Looking at the sun our whole lives, we're blinded by the looking at the sun our whole lives, we're blinded by the lights. We're still not ready for the ride. If everything was easy, nothing ever broke. If everything was simple, how would we know? How to fix your tears, how to fake a show, how to paint a smile, yeah, how would we know? Oh, if everything was easy, nothing ever broke. If everything was simple, how would we know? How to fix your tears, how to fake a show, how to paint a smile, yeah, how would we know? tight, get ready for the ride.
Oh, what a pretty song. He is so precious and innocent. I adore him. I like him a lot. Yeah, that was a really beautiful song. I loved it, but I kind of want to hear with just him and just the piano. Just straight acoustic version. I would love to hear. I think this is the first time I've heard him sing.
Yep.
I would love to hear his voice, just his raw voice. I just want to hear it. And I'm sure it's beautiful. I love the song. I could listen to that just looking up at the stars, just listening to that song. It was very relaxing, very peaceful, very lovely. And he's got such a beautiful voice. I liked it. I approve.
Oh, well, Bex approves of you.
Oh, thanks, Bex. You sweet thing.
Interesting here. Rochelle says that this is really good live.
I bet it would be.
I had a similar thought while it was playing. Yeah, how is this done live? Because I would imagine it's quite powerful. Yeah, our Niall journey, I'm shocked that this song wasn't given to us sooner, because this is a fantastic song. We did his whole previous album, and they were all great songs. This wasn't on that album, though, was it?
This is his latest album, yeah.
Oh, this is from the latest album. It's beautiful. This is a fantastic song. It gave me the feels. I really enjoyed just the intro, and I liked the video too. There's a bit of a story to it. I was trying to make sense of the video and the song, and I wish that I'd looked at the lyrics at the same time. That's my fault. But yeah, I quite enjoyed this song.
I agree with both of you. We love Niall. It's fun to watch Danielle discover Niall for the first time. So it's good to get that fresh enjoyment from a new person on the channel. Experiencing Niall, who doesn't know anything really about him from his One Direction days, rather, you've just seen him as an artist, which is kind of cool because you're seeing him just as an artist. Like, you're not seeing him any kind of history or anything. You're just, oh, can this guy sing? Can he compose? And he can. We truly do have a soft spot for Niall. I feel like, not that he needs us to verify him, but it seems like of the solo guys, I don't know what it is. Maybe their fan base just isn't as, I don't know what the word is, not rampant, but they're just a cooler fan base. Maybe they're just more chill is what I mean. Like, they're more, if you like Niall, you like Niall. If you don't, you don't. What are you going to do? Some fan bases might be a little bit more like, you will listen to this and you will love it, hear it. And that's great. We've enjoyed the people who's got a lot of Harry requests. We got some coming up today. Louis has a very passionate fan base. They're like, you got to hear this, you got to hear it. Niall's fan base, maybe they're just more, but we want more. That's the thing, is the Venn diagram of Niall's songs, I think, is pretty high for enjoyment. His track record of sound quality, I think Nathan and I are gravitate very, because it's very like Bruce Springsteen-esque for me, very kind of folksy,
bit country, even
country, Celtic, all those things I kind of like. So it's like, he taps into a lot of veins that I like. He doesn't go anywhere that I don't like. So the Venn diagram is very high for me, and this song did it. Like you, Danielle, I thought this was going to be ballad, like a piano, just only piano. Maybe I misunderstood the write-up. But I admit, when the drums kicked in and it kind of became a big production, it was fun to hear that. But it would be nice to see if we ever get a stripped-down live version that might exist out there. It'd be nice to see, we'll see.
I just want to hear him in his raw voice with the piano as well, just because I love him so much. I've seen like one video of him. Sorry, I've seen like one video of him eating hot wings, and it just melted my heart, and I just want to put him in my pocket and keep him safe. So yes, I would love to hear his voice just raw, and him playing the piano with that, because like you said, Nathan, like the passion for this song. So I would love to hear more Niall. I'm interested.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we nailed that reaction. How can people hear further reactions, Nathan?
So if they want to request, they just have to go to the bottom of this video, and there's a little link that takes them there. That's how they do it. Thanks everyone for being here. We'll see you on the next one.
Well, we're out of here.